Alright, I think it's actually working this time. Whoa, hey! What's up? Hey, everybody. That was quick. Unlikable Dryden here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being so unlikable. I resisted liking your comment one time. One time when you told me not to. Hello, hello. Wait, I guess I should be looking here if I want to be like, hello, hello. I'm still getting used to this. I am not. Ah, Isla's here again. Oh, thanks, Salicin. Salicine? Hello. Hi. Hi. Wow. I was not expecting so many folks to join. Hi, thank you, Duck Rabbit. I really appreciate that. Um, I never expected to get such positive feedback on art stuff. I'm still like very new as an artist. I've only really been taking it seriously for like 2 years. So, thank you. It really always means a lot. Hello, hello, Sudipta Das. Isla was here a second ago when I started streaming as unlisted, but she found me via my Discord status and really helped me set up like the sound, and so did a confused programmer. Ugh, Cordelia's here. Sheesh. No. Cordelia's my best friend. We've been discussing a lot about the game, design, story, everything. Okay, I'm not like totally new. I drew in high school. So I was like, I did it kind of for fun, like drawing anime characters, stuff like that. But like, I wasn't good. It was fine. Aw, thank you, Johannes. And so it was just testing. Later, everybody. Thanks for showing up. I got. Thanks for the hearts. Oh, thank you, Yanko. I assume Yanko. Or it could be Jenko Spanko. That's probably right. And thank you, Aaron, for the compliment on the game concept. Yes, good memory. Nice job. Cordy, we talk on Discord like all the time. So we were just like chatting. I was like, I need help. I've thought about so many concepts for this cat, and I can't choose. I thought the last video, I thought the balloon made the art look muddy. Maybe. You said. Oh, music's my main thing. I've been playing violin since I was 2.5 years old, and my mom's a violin teacher. And I'm a violin teacher, and a composer. So I've been doing that for like 10 years, composing seriously for 10 years, songwriting longer than that. Composed little things when I was a little kid too, but like nothing serious. But composing's always been my main thing, so I appreciate the music comments always. Okay, I have an important question. I love the idea of a magician, and I will have to think to figure out a possible implementation. Here's an important question. I've colored the cat. However, oh wait, I should change. Hold on. What if I? Is this gonna work? Let's hope this doesn't result in something horrifying. Let's try it this way then. Oh. No, this is just our relationship. Oh, my degree's in music. That I'm here. Oh, you probably couldn't even hear me because that's not set up in that scene. Okay. Haha. Cat. I'll probably do some like official polls on YouTube. Middle right. Wait, can you use colors? Because I don't know which way right and left is at this moment. White fur, orange eyes is giving. Yeah, I have to agree. Black with green. That one's tempting too. Fifth one or center right. Middle right. Top left makes me think of Austin Powers. Whitish, dumb-looking cat. I initially kind of imagined it as a gray cat, you know. Somebody on the last video commented that it was probably a doll-faced Persian, which is a breed that I hadn't heard of before, even in the research. Black with green, black with yellow. I think this is the most split I've ever seen a chat or comment section on anything. This is gonna have to be Blue Eyes White Dragon. I mean, cat. Literally, Blue Eyes White Cat. Also, hi Mauricia. She should def go for white. White, blue eyes is the top left. Okay, that's how that's showing up. White, but maybe black, yellow, or green. Oh, man. I feel like I literally haven't seen the same answer 2 times. The cat needs a low poly hand. We have to give Samuel a low poly hand. Ooh, customizable. Oh. Oh. Okay. Slightly different every... Oh, maybe there are different, maybe if the cat has 9 lives, there are 9 different colorations. Black, orange, pole. Yeah, this has got to be a pole. The more stupid it looks, the better. God, I agree. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Cordy. I'm surprised too. I was like, probably 2 people will tune in, and that will be lovely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to officially make this a poll. Since there are so many options, maybe it's gonna be like multiple polls to be like, what's the color, what's the eyes? Also, is the cat like a boy cat or a girl cat? I don't know. I'm not totally... Or heterochromia. Oh my gosh. Yes. Because there are like a lot of cats where heterochromia is like more common than some breeds than others. This was in my cat research, in our cat research from the other day. Oh, somebody was asking about the violin. I started at 2.5. You can kind of start that young. You don't start out playing very elaborately. Usually, and I have taken on 2.5-year-old students, you start them off playing with like a box, like a box with a stick in it, and they have like a stick thing, and they just kind of go like this. And they get the posture down. How do you hold it in rest position? How do you hold it up on your shoulder? How do you move like this? And then they can kind of drum their fingers on the box, and it's not fragile, so you aren't at risk of them throwing this really expensive thing. Let's see. The cat transcends gender. Thank you, Ducky. Non-binary cat. It is giving boy cat. Player customization. Okay, so here's an absolutely wild idea that I've been toying with. So in my Discord, people have been talking about like a rat. A lot of people were saying like a raven or a crow should be a part of the game. Totally agree, because like poetry, Edgar Allan Poe, it all ties in, right? And then we've got the cat, and I've been working on a dog too, a basset hound like mine. And what if in the hub area that Samuel goes back to between runs, you have like a little menagerie. And somebody else said you should be able to dress the cat or something like that. And I was like, you can have um like a menagerie that you dress. Oh my gosh, what? A super chat? Whoa, thank you. Holy cow. And this is your fifth super ever. Thank you. You should add a ghostly suit of armor that, when provoked, is very powerful. Explorers disappeared into the castle, and when investigated, people only found fresh blood on the suit's sword. Yeah, that's sick. One of the So anyway, to finish that idea, um, like you go back and there's this little customizable menagerie, and you can like unlock little clothing articles for them or different like colors of eyes and stuff like that. You could customize them, and maybe they could. And yes, and definitely you have to be able to pet them. Like that's like 100% essential to game design, I think. Different pieces of different. Oh, that's so cool! Pieces of different boss costumes to dress them. Rat Rider, let's go! Option to play as the cat. That's interesting. Disinherited Stray edition. Yeah, Basset Hound like Sherlock Holmes, or like my Basset Hound Franklin. Um, oh, thank you. I try to be very productive. Very impressive. I'm reading that word. I'm trying to be very impressive. How's it going writing poetry? I have one written that I think is going to be in the game that's going to be like a pretty pivotal story moment. I think it's sounding pretty good. And then just like before I go to bed when I'm too tired for anything else, I've been writing some little like quatrains that are just something that would show up when you die, that kind of like summarizes the run or gives you like a little insight about why you died or something. Let me just where's my phone? Oh, I hid it. Where's my phone? Dun dun dun. So like here was like a silly. So I was thinking like if you die because you run out of light in the catacombs, there should be a special poem for that. So it would be like, the dark lay thick on broken bones and cozied round my frozen neck. A sort of sun was laid to rest, enshrouded in the catacombs. So you have like an A-B-B-A rhyme scheme on that one. I don't know. We'll see. That could be just too laborious, but I am having fun like playing with the idea. Thank you, Pingu. The cat is a very important character. Mark my words. The cat is essential. Franklin was hanging out with me a second ago, and then I opened the door, and he went upstairs. So, I guess not. Plays the cat. The cat is just the main foot. He doesn't know if it's a girl cat or boy cat. So, oh yeah, you could just put on whatever you want. Clothes have no genders too. I have a final boss fight, the ability to keep the cat that will deal massive damage. Will the rat... Rats are normally so much bigger than crows. Oh, I liked the braid suggestion, by the way. That was really cool. Oh, hey, crow! Battle Block Theater, it's like a similar... Do you already have a relic that increases melee or parry damage? Yes, I do. The beads are like the smaller power upgrades, and parry damage and bash damage are like core ones that I've kept the entire time. But now that I've sort of elaborated on the parry system, so when you parry a melee attack, it deals poise damage to the enemy, and most enemies are going to just like become stunned immediately. They won't have that much poise, but like bosses will take multiple parried hits usually. So you could upgrade your parry damage to deal more poise damage and take down a boss, or put the boss into stun state faster, basically. That would be a viable build. Samson should be the name of the cat. Oh yeah, I guess cats usually have names. The cat of combs. Franklin parkoured his way out. He sure did. Isn't a crow just a rat with wings? That's a question that intersects with so many layers of philosophy and biology that I can't even begin to answer. Oh, so returning to the ghostly suit of armor idea, and again, thank you for the super chat. Wow. Um, so there's an area that I've been trying to concept that's like somebody who tried to seek immortality through battle, through glory and fighting, and maybe it's a oh my gosh, another super. Thank you. I actually started this next little this return to it before you give me another super. You didn't need to do that. Thank you. Um, so there's like a it's like maybe like a crusade themed area or like just battle and it's a castle and it's this maybe it's a warrior king or something like that. That would fit super well into that area. That could be really cool. A pigeon is a rat with wings. Naming Samson would be a slap in the face to Samuel, which does track. That's true. Samson. It's like Sam is my son, and it's the cat instead. That makes so much sense. Ooh, a friendship system with different creatures. Okay. Which may help with gameplay or bosses through. Yeah, like what if you could like summon the spirit of one of your pets from back home in the catacombs? I guess that's a little Hades like, but like having like an ult that is like summon my raven spirit could be so sick. Or even like they maybe appear and like follow you around for a while and like help you out. Maybe they would like have a chance of parrying an attack that's coming at you or something like that. El rata lada. That's is that a word for pigeon? I can't remember. Or bat? That sounds so familiar to me. I know I read about that before. A pet pigeon. Oh, that would be so cute. Hades doesn't own that mechanic. That's true. Summons are Summons been around. Like the great great grandfather of his father. Ooh, I like the idea of it tying in like that. Are we brainstorming the name of the cat? Kind of. There's a lot of threads going on right now. It's very for me. I'm like, whoa. Cats that help out. Where does that happen? Yeah, usually they're only there to cause trouble. Samuel's Sam's son and Sam Cat. These spirits. Oh, interesting. Plant doggos as temp allies. That's cute. I need to play Rune Fencer Ilya. I've been excited about that one. I backed that on Kickstarter. Yeah, El Rata Alada means winged rat. Oh, that was in Batman. That's where that was. No, The Batman, sorry. I love that movie. I actually saw that twice in theaters. Different friend unlockable. Live frog from the Infinite Machine Frogs. Put the cat... Oh, I don't... Wait, oh, can I do that? Maybe I can. This is really going to stretch my technical skills to... as a streamer. Okay, I have to upload it from the iPad. Then... Oh, I should ping my Discord. Let me do that. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. Hello, Tomato Saucy. What am I doing? I am getting the cat image one thing at a time. This is actually exactly how development goes for me, where I see something and then I'm like, oh, I have to fix that. And then I see something else and I'm like, oh, I gotta fix that. And then whatever plan I had made for the day is just, it's free flowing, you know? But the game does keep improving. Okay. Getting this cat image off of Google Drive. What is going on? Get out of here. Cato. Open with photos? Here we go. Cat. Cats. Okay, let me frame it so it's actually visible. How's this? There we go. Ah. It's free flowing. It's ADHD. It is, clinically speaking. 110 people. 108 people are here. This is wild. Yes, it does, Marusia. Yes, it does. It's great when I can hyper focus on the same thing for an entire day. Like I can blast through so much work, so much drawing or whatever, like 16 hours, no big deal. But if it's unfocused, it is unfocused. The cat has seen things. There's something else I was going to say. Oh, thank you, Foxy. Foxkey? Foxkey. That's fun to say. Ah. Oh, what did I do before becoming a game developer? That was the question. Before I was a game developer, I was primarily working on like music composition and music production. So I did a lot of I did some composing for a violin, viola, cello, bass curriculum for young kids, where I would do like piano accompaniments that they could play very simple parts to, but it would still sound fun and exciting because like I tried to put a lot of character in each piece. And then the other thing that I did was music production. So a songwriter will come to me and I will take their like piano, the guitar and vocal track or piano vocal track and turn it into a full production with instrumentation and everything like that. Adding the beats, adding the strings, like kind of whatever they want. My specialty was pretty much like alternative, like if you want to give it a little more of a like classical flair or something like that. That's what I was focused on. And I was also a songwriter myself, so I did release a couple of albums of just my own music and songwriting. Just want to express how much I love your vibes. I'm so excited to play the game. Might be my favorite 2D game. And it's not even out. Thank you, Master Quackster. I can't believe that. That's huge. That's a huge amount of money. Wow. This dev stream really turned into a Q&A. It so did. It was supposed to be just a test stream. I don't know. Yes, the piano. Name the cat Samson. Samson will be he in white with yellow eyes, please. Okay, random idea. You could have some random encounters with non-hostile characters in the catacombs. So that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, maybe the pets could appear first there. Like, you pick them up as you go. Maybe they're ghost pets? I don't know. The cat becomes more unhinged the more time in the catacombs. Give your friend ADM this... Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know if she's still here. Cordy, are you still here? Also, I don't even know how to do that. I have a very streamer personality. I think that's a good thing. Maybe. Unless it's the best backhanded compliment ever. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about enchanted portals. Okay, can I give you... Do you mind if I give you, like, admin or mod powers here or something? Gustav. Ooh. Okay, I'm writing that down. I'm writing down all cat potential names. Gustav. Samson. Any other cat ideas or cat name ideas are welcome. Cat loves his brother, but he's so obsessed with revenge he doesn't even realize it. Oh. Yeah, I can make Cardi be here. Okay, right click their names and pin a message in chat. Hold on. Maybe I can't. I'm in the OBS administration thing, so maybe that's like... Do, 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 do. Can I go to... Sorry, I've never really done this before, and certainly not with this many people here. So thank you for being here, first of all. Ah, I'm very surprised. Okay, live settings, something. Francesca, Gregory, are we just going through Bridgerton names? Is that what's happening? Did I miss the earlier parts of that series? Mr. Pickles! Hi. Oh, wait. You're okay. I do have my moderator here. My husband's officially got a wrench. Does the cat need a name? Oh, I did draw these in Procreate. I pretty much only use Procreate. And I use Photoshop, but not to draw. I used to use Photoshop. I canceled my subscription because it was a little too expensive. So now I'm only using Premiere Pro to edit videos and stuff. The game would make a very fun graphic novel. I so endorse somebody better than me doing that. Infelices. Winston or Pete. Theodore. Selick. Whiskers. Oh, a shiny cat like shiny Pokemon. Like maybe you can collect different skins for the cat that in there. Just like as an alternative little meta progression or something. 132 people? Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, we've got a graphic novel script writer. Cordy. Canceled Adobe, but I canceled most of my Adobe because I used to have like I used to have basically the full suite, but it was like so much per month. But then I still use Premiere because it's like all I know how to do. I tried to learn DaVinci for a second and I was like, this is gonna slow me down a lot. Also, hi, Matt. Yeah, it is. I know it's open source, and I love FOSS, but FOSS. Click the three dots to the right of the message. It gives you more options. It's oh, hold on. It is maybe giving me the option, but it's like outside of the window or something. Hold on. Somebody's at the door. Come on in. He's decided to grace us with his presence. You want to say hi? You want to come up and say hi? Here's the boy. You good boy. Good boy. That's no cat. It's the biggest cat ever. F in chat. F for Franklin. His name is Franklin. I feel like I've never said that before in the videos or anything. That's Franklin. I have another dog named Missy, and she's a total sweetheart, but she's very shy. So she doesn't usually come down and hang out with me. But the cutest thing in the world is the second that I pull out my violin, I hear ka-dunk, 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 ka-dunk. And Franklin always comes down to listen to me when I practice. It's really cute. If you're going to super chat, now is the time for Franklin. Wow. Master Quack, sir, I'm just like going back to the super chats. That's your first super ever? That's like the sweetest thing. I'm so like, never done this before. I'm so behind on the chat. Is it, I mean, I know it's not expectation to like respond to everything or read everything, but. How and when did you learn how to program a video game? So about 2.5 years ago at this point, I was going to do here's my plan. I was like a sound person, you know, I'd done like a lot of music production and a lot of music composition. I wanted to do music for video games, but anything that was like a cool gig that was like that is kind of spoken for, you know? Like they've got their composer, they've got their Nobuo Uematsu, they've got their... What's the Supergiant guy? The Supergiant guy. Oh, this is... I'm gonna go lose my mind. Okay. Oh. I accidentally closed the music. Supergiant composer. This is so ridiculous that I'm blanking. Oh, Darren Corp. Yeah. Okay. Blanking on the name. Like, they've got their people. Oh, thank you. They've got their people, and then there's, like, that leaves, like, not very much. Or the Jeremy Souls and whatnot. So I was like, well, maybe if I learn sound design, I can kind of get in the door through that and then do music after that at some point when they... Christopher Larkin, great. Yes, thank you. So yeah, they've all got their people. So I was like, I'm going to take a sound design class and I'm going to learn this. And before the sound design class, I was like, I'm going to take a Unity class so that I can learn the basics and maybe like be better at sound design. Because I'll understand some of the underlying concepts. And that went pretty well. I liked that. It was like 2 or 3 weeks. I did GameDev.tv's Unity 2D course, whatever. Then I took the sound design class, and then after that, I was like, I guess I'll just try to start making like a little portfolio project. And that was Lighthoof, and 2 years later, I'm 2 years into development on Lighthoof, have not applied for any sound design jobs or anything like that. Just having a great time. And then the Blackthorn competition happened, and then everybody was like super pumped about Disinherited. So now I'm doing Disinherited all the time. And then after that, I'll probably go right back to Lighthoof once it's out, and I don't know if there's like support that needs to happen in the year following, or if there's like enough interest for DLC and stuff. That's part of the plan too. Let me see. Hold on. Did I miss a super? Thank you, Master Quackster again. For Franklin. For Franklin. Always. Nobuo Uematsu. Yes. Song recommendations. Ooh. Um, oh, Vivaldi. Yeah, if you're looking to get into Vivaldi, I mean, you really can't go wrong with the Four Seasons. That's a big one. His violin concertos are really good. Those are the main Vivaldis that I've interacted with. Um, but Baroque music, I'm very into Bach. All of the Bach solo violin stuff I think is a great to listen to, especially while you're working. I listen to a lot when deving. I listen to a lot of violin music because I grew up as a violist and now I'm a violin teacher. And so there was a lot of rep that I didn't really interact with as a violist because I was just like, that's violin stuff. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know the Bach sonatas and partitas, and now I really do. So I do a lot of listening to like that and the concertos and stuff. Bach does slap. Bye, Master Quackster. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here and for your generosity. That's like incredible. Oh, I love Eric Satie. Gymnopodes, Nausiens. Just beautiful. Furniture music, as he put it. I think they've got such a vibe. Just kind of mysterious, ambiguous. Somebody asked if I would ever think about switching from Unity. I went back when the Unity stuff was going down, I was debating it. I downloaded Godot. I started working on it for a few days. And basically, I'm just really fast at Unity now. Like, it may not be the best software, but it's flexible. I know it really well. I know the little quirks. Sometimes I get blindsided by one. And it would take such a hit to my productivity for such a long time while I got good at a different software. I don't feel like I can afford to. Certainly not right now when I'm in the middle of trying to do a game in 100 days. But yeah, I really don't like their corporate decisions at all. Or most corporate decisions, if we're being super honest. Bye, Paul. If I could start over, I would probably start with Godot. So if you're like watching this and you're like, what do I do? What should I learn? I think Godot. I plan on adding any types of NPCs. Yes. So right now, besides the there's Old Red Eye, the shopkeeper. There's the bead trader. There's not very much in the way of NPCs that don't fight you. But I do have plans for such things. And the bosses should develop in interesting ways too over time. The game won't be free when it's done. I love the idea of just like, here's a game, but I mean, I'm going to be putting thousands and thousands of hours into it, so I feel like I should charge for my time at the very least. Do you have any upcoming ideas that ties together different runs? Yes. That's something that I've been giving a lot of thought and discussion to. I don't know if I want to talk about it yet, just because it's still up in the air. But there's going to be some form of meta progression between runs. Philosophically, I don't like the idea of... I like the idea of you being able to drop in and theoretically beat the game on the first run if you were like really good. But of course, in practice, that's not going to happen because you have to learn like these timings and these parries and blah, 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 how everything behaves. You got to learn the game. But I like the idea of most of the progression being driven by your personal skill and knowledge as a player rather than like, oh, I'm like 1,000% more powerful now. So of course, it's like more likely that I'm going to make it through the run. Uh, are we getting a crazy lady worshipping the cat? That might have just sparked something. Did I have knowledge or skills in programming before I started game development? No, not at all. I tried. I had a marketing job for a while for the local Omaha Conservatory of Music. So I did some like web stuff, HTML, CSS. That's um, it's not that it's not a programming language, but it's not object-oriented programming. It's not what you do when you're making a game, for example. So really doesn't transfer over. I tried to learn JavaScript, didn't didn't work out for me 8 years ago or whenever that was. But then during that C# course before the sound design course, I started picking it up, and I was like doing a little bit on solo learn too, so I could learn like pure C# in addition to Unity C#, and it took eventually. Oh, thank you, Dread Dreamer. Can we name the Rat Rider gang? We should. I mean, what's wrong with the Rat Riders? NPC that's an antique collector. See, I don't know how much will the average playthrough take. I think I'd like to aim for a run that certainly is sub 30 minutes, maybe even sub 20 minutes on average, because I think there's kind of like there's a value to them being just a little quicker than some games are. Yeah, so many of us are from a marketing background. Yeah, I did graphic design particularly, and a little bit of graphic design, a little web design in my little nonprofit job. Nothing serious, nothing exceptionally cool. But I mean, it was cool because I liked the organization. Sanson gets immortality, so you gonna stay a kid forever because that sucks. Good questions. Yeah, that adding extra layers in the 2D dimensions could be a nice idea. I agree. I need to think about how to implement that because the foreground, just the way I have the procedural generation, it'll just add more layers to that, which is fine. But I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it because I'm kind of not satisfied with how it's working right now. Oh, Thunk, yes, this was in response to your prompt, so thanks for pushing me in that direction. Robert the Rat and Roger the Raven, so cute. A very powerful parry. Oh. Oh. I kind of love that. Maybe there could be like a relic that gives you like a supercharged one. If there's a relic where you had... Ooh. Desia, that's a cool idea. Like, just get you to safety for a second. Happy birthday. It's my stream birthday. Why am I blanking on what RFI is? I know that's a thing I've seen before. Relic Fusion Incorporated. Yeah, look at how Hollow Knight did it. I agree. But Hollow Knight did it a very different way. Like their areas aren't procedural, so they're basically like setting up a little painting with depth and everything like that. That's and I have to like have like, okay, so this is being like spit out. It has to know like, okay, if you've got kind of this shape of tiles, like maybe you could put a thing here. There are different approaches. No, I don't know. I don't know what the best way is gonna be. Nice. Oh, thank you, Snail Mage. Oh, Rune Fencer Ilya, of course. My gosh. Yeah, it's a lot to type out if you're. um, I think so. To your question, Aiden. I think it's like important at the moment that I do almost everything, just because it's like kind of like the story of the game, right? And also like I have no funds with which to pay anybody, and I definitely believe in paying people for creating things. See you, God of Shiki. I played Darkest Dungeon for like a minute. I need to get back into it. I was playing it while like talking to people, and I think that game really requires more focus. I think the art style is incredible, though. Pretty goated. Yeah, I think more open areas could work. It will require me like reworking how I do the procedural generation altogether. So it's something that I kind of keep giving thought to of like, are there different area layouts? Because right now it's like 16 by 16 grid. We get filled in. All of the areas are traversable every direction, so you don't get stuck like you did, like like dual wielded did during the competition. The areas, the little chunks are very carefully designed so that you don't get into a corner. Okay, Cordy, not too much deving going on. You know, that's true. I'm gonna get into it. Uh, my opinion about Godot is I would learn it. If I could start over right now, I'd probably be learning Godot. I think that the engine has a lot of potential, a lot of people working on it, and a lot of new support. I think that's lovely. Is there a relic? Yes, there's an oil spawn percent chance increase rate thing. Yeah, I'm sorry, Marisha. I keep meaning to watch that, but I'm like, my brain is so split between everything. Extremely hard version of the cat. So there's a musical boss and area in progress right now, just so you know. I'm not gonna reveal anything about it. Hey, Iron Rock, what's up? Okay. Oh, thank you, Lucas. I might have to do. Would this be of interest for me to do like a sort of like FAQ or like overall video of like what I envision the structure for a run and between runs to be in the game, so that because I feel like I haven't talked about that very much. I've been like very focused on the micro of like an enemy or a bash mechanic or an animation VFX or something, but like I haven't talked a lot about the big picture. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of dev. So here we go. Uh, goodbye, Kato. I need the screen space. Okay. So what I'm thinking of doing. Thanks for all the questions, everybody. That was fun. Oh hey, dual wielded. What's up? I don't know if you're here, but I just name dropped you. Okay. So what I'm gonna try to do right now, I think it's gonna be pretty simple. I'm going to implement the Arachnes Hematian. I have an idea of how to do that. So I have it in here, the sprite. I'm gonna have to go to items, data, and let's just duplicate this one. Sumerian. can't ever remember. So this one's the full rect, this one's the tight. I have this each sprite brought in twice because the one that is that appears in the world has to be full rect so that it can have that outline around it, and this one has to be tight because otherwise it's like too big for the frame that's on the side when you collect it. Okay. So one was the full rect one? Let's just rename that. Okay. Arachnisomatian. Description. Okay, what should the description of this thing be? Oh! Speaking of too big for the frame. Oh my god, thank you. Good call. Shrinky, shrinky. Thanks for the... thank you. See, I look away for 1 second, 1 minute, and I've already ruined everything. Okay, is this better? Okay, here we go. Okay, so Arachnisomatian. Let's see. The description should be, this is the one that when you roll through a projectile that you can catch. If your hand is open, then you're going to catch it. So let's say that it is a cloth from a mythical weaver. Strangely sticky. Yeah, I need to set up multiple scenes in OBS so I can be like, have it be like a little slicker. I'll probably do that in between streams. Okay, catches, projectiles, you roll through. Let's see, so that's all gonna be the same. And let's make a new stat. Is it a stat? It's strangely sticky because it's like a spider web. I could also just check if you have the item. I think in that case, like, I don't want to... So this... Here's a little player data. Oh, man. Thank you, LNS. Your first super on a live stream? Gosh. On my first live stream. So this is what the player data looks like. It has a bunch of stats loaded in with like their base values in here. And it, as you can see, it's getting a little bit crowded. So I feel like if I can avoid putting even more of those in. It got so crowded that I had to alphabetize them. I was getting lost. Yes, thank you, Isla. Everybody liked the stream. What am I doing? Arachnisomatian. So I think what I want to do is, for now, let's go into the player script. Please don't look very deeply into the player script. It's a nightmare. Everything has just been like continuously grafted on, and it's gonna be a state machine. Maybe I'll even do a stream where I turn it into a state machine and you can all see the nightmare. But yeah, it's at a healthy 732 lines at this point. So it could probably be split up a little bit. That would also make it more modular so that when I add more stuff, it can just be like, all right, now we're going to switch it out to this one or something like that. Yay! I sure hope the game gets funded too. A list of SOs with the strat. Oh, yeah, I haven't ever used the strategy pattern. That's the one where there's like an abstract implementation that it always gets to. I don't know. I might end up it is currently a list of SOs. They're all so like here's my little stats folder that are just like empty at the moment. And then when you bring them into the player data, then you can kind of give them the other qualities like the value, and I guess that's it. Where's the... Oh, it's in the... So in an item... So let's go to item data. You go in here, and then you can set it up with the modifier. So it's like, here's the modifier factor. Here's the way that it adds, or the way that it combines into the other ones. So if it's like plus 25 health, then you're going to do stack add. If it's stack multiply, then you're going to take all the entire list of dark defense modifiers and do the thing. I saw that Git Amend did like a video on this exact thing, but that implementation was a bit different than mine, and I might update it to that one eventually. Wait, did your super chat die? What happened? Oh, I didn't read it. I just said thank you. Excited to play the game and see my boy Rat Rider. I'm sorry. Don't look at the screen, it's a mess. So many if statements, oh my gosh. So many conditionals in here. Dodge. But, you know, don't dodge if you're not grounded, or if you're bashing, or if you're crouching, or if you're climbing, or if you're catching, or if you're aiming. Just don't do it. That's not the way. That's not the way it should be. But, you know, when you're doing when you're doing a competition, you got a week. Things get down to the wire. Disinherited on Steam. Dual Wielded has told me that he was my first wishlist and has video proof. Oh, Blackthorn! Hey, probably Noah. Thanks, man. This is not the way. Nobody's gonna see the code, but I will, and it will make my job easier if I do things the quote-unquote right way as I keep going. Because every time I try to return to this code, I'm like, how did I do that? It's so complex that I'm not always remembering how I set it up like 2 months ago. Well, if it's Liam, I'm sorry for saying that was probably Noah. Shout out to BTP for bringing us to Dryden is so true. Big thank you to BTP for making this channel possible. You know, before the competition, I was maybe just over 1K. Things have changed. Suddenly. No separation of concerns, exactly. It's just like, oh yeah, totally, you can send the wishlist link. I would love to release a soundtrack, by the way. That would make me so happy to be able to do. Okay, so dodge. let's just do this the really, really simple way. If active player data dot items, I can't even remember how I said this one. No. Items dot contains I'm not loving that. I don't want to have to search a list every time. So let's just be an adult about this. Create a new stat. I'll probably end up changing it later, but whatever. Sticky dash. How about that for a stat name? Yes, I would bet. At least you're probably in the first 10. What instruments do you play? I play violin and viola and piano and some... Oh, and guitar and some bass and some harp and recorder and some like little percussion toys and stuff. Doing something special at 1K? I don't know. What should I do at 1K? What do you think? Player data. That's what I'm trying to search up. Okay. Sticky dash, value float 0. Wait, sticky. That's what I'm looking for. Sticky dash. And we're going to do stack add modifier amount 1. Kind of arbitrarily. Let's make this one worth 20. Because it's like not that good, you know? And we can make it a little more common than your average relic. I did study music. I forgot to talk about singing. I also sing. That's probably my #1 instrument. I sing in a couple choirs. Yeah. I get paid for singing sometimes. What was I doing? Oh, themes. Okay, let's see. This would be a dodge theme. Is it also... It's also a catch theme. Throw catch theme. So this one's going to be a dual theme, baby. Okay, so now what I should be able to... Okay, now I have to go into active player data. Whenever I set up a new stat, got to go in here, dodge. Let's go into dodge up here. Public float. Sticky dodge. Get that modified stat. Sticky dodge. This gets called every time you add a modifier to your list of modifiers, and then it just kind of recalculates everything with all the modifiers that are in your list. So getting the modified stat and grabs that. And then I also have stat int. There's probably a way to make this a little bit more elegant, but sometimes you just have your little ugly baby and you love it for what it is. Active data.items. So now it's going to be active data.sticky dodge. If that's more than 0, then we're going to sing right now. Oh no. Oh, curious what the stat themes do. I'll sing sometime. It'll probably happen organically at some point when I'm just not thinking about it. The stat themes right now, all they do are like determine the color of the outline. So when an item, I think it's in buyable. Yeah. So in buyable, when something gets set up, it takes the item.themes color, and if there's a color B, then it's going to take that and make that the color B, and it just sets that up in the material property block of the shader. Bye, Carlos. Play Rushy right now to prove it. If I have to see Rushy one more time on a short, it's a fun song, but bye, Johannes. Yeah, it probably is really late. My gosh. Yeah, maybe. I'll hold on. No, I'll finish this. I'll finish this, and then I'll do a little gameplay, and you can see some of the things that are funny in it that aren't quite working. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna figure out. So I have my grabber script. I kind of need to review this. I don't understand how game devs stream either. We're just trying things out. It is 1:58 where I am right now. I'm in Central. Separate SO that is a list of other SOs for compactors. Yeah, that makes sense. Check all or get status pass-throughs. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. We need an enemy that does a flip. Okay. So I have my do grab. That plays the grab VFX. I do want it to play the grab VFX at the time. And this shouldn't do anything to the player animation, because I don't want that to happen. So we're going to just say, if grabber dot... Well, did I already null out of that? I didn't. So let's say that, let's do it here. If held throwable is not null. I think I can just write if held throwable. See if it gets mad at me or malfunctions. Then we're just going to return out of that. So we don't do a grab if there's something in your hand already. That makes sense. What am I doing? Grabber dot catch. What did I do wrong? Oh, radius. Then we're going to use the active data dot catch radius. Or not. Why not? I'm dumb. It's grab. Grabber.grab. So this actually should just work. Let's find out. That's the famous last words. Hello? Oh, jeez. This is my beautiful testing ground scene where I can just pop in enemies and stuff or items. So let's turn on item prefab. Let's give it Arachneus Somadian. Drag it over there. Okay. Dad is going to be the last boss, sort of. In the flow, it'll go like you go through maybe three areas, and then you fight their bosses, and then you fight Dad, and then you fight the Grim Reaper. What happened? Given key sticky dodge was not present in the dictionary. Probably because I didn't load it into active player data. Oh, I called it sticky dash. It's not a dash. Okay. Now it should be mean. Hey, I'm a new game dev. Any tips for a beginner? Have so much fun. Like, don't think about the big picture. Literally focus on what is in front of you and what you want to learn that day. And just, like, celebrate when you get, like, a character moving for the first time. Or you're like, oh, I figured out how to make it jump. Like, that's so cool. Like, have fun with the process and try not to stress out too much about the results, especially at the beginning. Because it's a marathon. Woo! Wow, that's big. That's certainly a large item. Okay. Well, my skeleton friend. Yes, don't overwhelm yourself is huge. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see what I did wrong. So first we're going to check the Hemadian. Stack add modifier amount 1. I wonder if I did something not wise with how I'm doing the modifier. So let's look at the modifier script. Because I left this one pretty unfinished. Let's see, combination style. So that's not where that's used though. It's been a long time since I looked at this. I'm committing to 100 days kind of conditionally. Like, I want to get the full gameplay loop finished in 100 days. And by gameplay loop, I mean like the more macro gameplay loop, like you can do a run and it'll make sense. But after that, I could do like more areas. I could do more mechanics, like bigger systems and stuff like that. Lots of stuff. Lots of possibilities. I think 100 days is going to be it's going to be a bare bones version of the game, which is what I'm hoping for. But like working, you know? Oh, thanks, Shan. It's really chill. It's just like a YouTube thing. The 3 demons that disliked the stream. It's the 3 witches from Macbeth. They're here, disliking my stream. Whew, what was I doing? Okay, I was looking at modifiers. Oh, I need the get modified stat. Ah, it's my static stataroonie. Get modified stat float. Oh, thank you, Redneck. Oh, hard mode 8 bot. Yeah, it could just be like there are more hard mode. You have to go through more things. Although you will get more powerful as you keep going. Okay, so stack add, new base stat, modifier, plus equals modifier factor. Yeah, that should be fine. So it's not, that's not the issue. The issue is probably over in player. Sticky dodge is over 0. Grabbing. .log. Just to make sure that we're actually getting to that part. Oh, this is weird. Okay, complete the domain if you wish. Something buggy this way comes. Dryden ASMR. I'm gonna need your help with that one, Ducky. I've got the mic set up. I don't know how ASMR works. Revamping the animations. I think I'm gonna keep Samuel hand drawn. I think there are some cool... Thanks, the CEO. I think there's some cool possibilities for if I were to make him a 2D rig. Like, I could maybe, like, swap out some of the assets and have him, like, oh my god, I'm so bad. Having, like, wearing some of the relics or something like that. Let's see if I actually got that log. But I also think it would lose some of the life that's in, like, it's a lot harder to draw little turning things. Also, I kind of messed up his anatomy on this one. I've already fixed it, but I haven't gotten it into the game yet. Like, it's a lot harder to do little turny things with 2D rigs, which is, you know, why people don't like it that much. I'm not using wave function collapse. I'm just using random placement, and then all the tile chunks are enough that it works, and you can traverse it in any direction. Let's see. Did I get grabbing? We are not getting to grabbing. So something's up here. Project. Let's look at our game manager, where the active data lives. Sticky dodge. 0. Okay. What did I do? Because it didn't add it didn't add it in. Active player data. Modified staff float. This should be fine. Any ideas as to how you can make the music? I would say make the music very minimal. Like, if you can get away with like solo piano or something like that and use MIDI input, piano MIDI sounds okay. Like, we've gotten to a pretty good spot on piano MIDI. So that's probably what I'd recommend. Thanks, Darentier. See you later. Ink and paper. Yeah, I really like the idea of a storytelling boss area. And I think that it would be nice to have that boss interface with Samuel in some way, because they're, you know, passionate about the same things. Okay, so why is that not working? Oh, hold on. Oh, that's why. That's a vestigial field right there. Modifier mount is an integer. Modifier factor is the float, and I made the stat a float. So it was trying to add the int to the float, but I don't have the functionality set up to do that. I'm betting this will fix it. I have not I don't use Git to back up. I probably should. Also, hi Cody. Nice to see you here. Woo. Woo. Yes, Destroyer. I really like the storytelling or poet game. That's what I was talking about earlier with, like, I think he and Samuel, or she and Samuel, would have some interesting stuff to talk about. Okay, well, that didn't work. Grabbing. So it is officially grabbing. So I might need to then just... in here. So I'm going to go to my grabber. I'm also going to put the length of it here. Let's see. How did I do this? Radius, catch frames. I don't want it to be catch frames anymore. I want it to be time. What's going on? What do you mean, real WC Ente? So right now I'm working on implementing Arachnisomatian, which is the relic that is the one where when you roll through something, it lets you catch the thing if you have your open hand. So that's requiring me delving into some old code. It's a good time. And I'm going to switch this so that it's not catch frames, but this is going to be a float called catch duration. And now we're going to get errors. Where are we at? Okay. Let's do this. Float end time equals time.time plus player.activeData dot catch duration. Nope, duration. And then instead of a for loop, we'll just do while time is less than end time. This will be yield return null to just start over that while loop again. But now we're going to change this so that it takes, this function will take in the duration. Oh, and I didn't actually need that there, but what I needed was duration. Okay, so now in active player data, oh no, wait, in player. So this is going to break this, which is good. I want it to break that. And now we can just drop in the catch duration here. We can also drop in the catch duration here in the normal grab that's not triggered by the thing. So now we know we are getting here. Let's see if if the grabber is doing anything else that will interfere. Seems fine. Oh, I want to rework that too. Maybe I'll do that in a second. Let's see. Do I see a co-pilot? That's the AI thing, right? Like, it's what I use is just IntelliSense, old school. Wait, there's actual development now. Yeah, what happened? Oh, got a chickie, you're back. Bye, monkey with a mask. I am, yeah, basically. So it's something meaningful. Okay. Does Samuel have any siblings? That's a good question. I think no. I'm open to the idea, perhaps. Woo! Oh, does it really look like Copilot? I've never used it. I don't know what that's like. Whoop. Get out of here, bugs. Ooh. Okay. Whoop. Oh, come on. Be nice. Just work for me. No, I think he has none that are alive. Based on the backstory that's already... The cat's the only sibling. Based on the backstory that exists now, I don't think it makes sense for him to have another. Is it just that it's not close enough? Oh yeah, I would bet that getting into C# from Java isn't that bad. Based on the very little that I know about Java. What's wrong? So it's definitely calling this, and it's definitely using the duration. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, that's the problem. I broke the stat itself. Game development is so fun. Mashup? What's up, Ollie? The gang is all here. Okay, that's breaking it. Catch duration. C# is similar to Java, but more human friendly. That's what I've heard. What I did was I broke the... Okay, player data. By changing the name of this, I broke it. Catch duration. Value float 3? No. That needs to be 0.1. I wonder if the item that... What's the catch duration item? It's one of the beads anyway. Autumn data. Uh-oh, Franklin's getting rowdy over there. I think it was the opal bead is the one that does catch duration. No, that's radius. Amethyst bead. Nope. It's not jade, is it? Look at me being so good. Weekly is too quick. I can't catch up. I can't catch up either. I can't catch up making them. Your last video popped off, Ollie. That train idea. I had a feeling. People were going to be a little feral for that. Hold on, we're going to do a dog reveal again. Hey, buddy. Oh, do you want the attention? Oh, buddy. Are you okay? Is that a bad angle? Is that a bad angle? It's okay. Here. I'll bring them to you. Oh, he's got a little tail wag going. Hi, buddy. Okay, I will conquer this. Dog reveal. Franklin, come on. Okay. Let's go up to the sky. No? Okay. You liked it before. You're wanting to leave. Go outside, huh? Okay, hold on. BRB. Come on, bro. He wants attention. He always wants attention. Okay. Stack ad, we're doing that. Why can't I think? Pearl bead. There it is. Catch duration. Stack multiply. Okay. Bro wanted freedom and got it. He sure did. Okay. Oh my god. I've made the classic error of making it only do it of the opposite that I wanted. An exclamation point. A stray exclamation point destroying everything. Okay. This had better work. Oh no. Multi-thread your terrain generator? I can't even imagine. Okay. Oh, now it wants... Okay. Now active player data is mad at me. Because I changed the name. But I didn't like that name. Catch duration. Catch duration. Oh my god, I know. The whole completing domain thing. If they could do anything. This one's going really well, so yeah, I probably will do some more streams. And by going really well, I mean this is fun, like, chatting with you guys while doing it. Not that I'm getting more done than I normally would, because it's so not. But, you know, it's fun. Tissue! Working on some, like, awesome shader stuff? Perhaps? Okay. Get these flies out of here. Somebody else said something. Oh, is 100 days a good enough deadline? I think I can definitely get something like... Oh, it worked! Almost. I think I can definitely get something decent happening in 100 days. Like, I can get a full gameplay loop. But I don't think that the game will be, like, everything that I want it to be in that time. But it is a good deadline for me. Because even the weekly stuff is, like, a really good deadline. So that's weird. It is doing the catch VFX, but it's not doing the actual catch. And that could... Let me see. Did I break the actual catch? I did. I broke it. It's always a couple steps back and... before you get something. Bones. Yeah, this room is full of bones now. Skeletons. Dun, 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 dun. I would like... It's like a really long game jam. Yeah, exactly. That's how it feels. Although each week is like kind of a little game jam in and of itself, because I'm like, I have to get enough done to show in a video by Wednesday Wednesday nights when I do the script for the videos. So each week is a little separate game jam. So I probably broke the do grab coroutine. While time is less than, we're going to yield return null. Trying to get the throwable. What's happening? Radius for each item and hit. I also want to redo that so that it gets the closest item every time. Is this what's happening? Oh, Duel, do you stream on Twitch? I didn't know that. I'm not really on Twitch. And by not really on Twitch, I mean I am not on Twitch. Enemies living in canvases would be really cool. My gosh. The thing that's been like so incredible about doing this, like building this game in front of everybody, is that everybody's ideas are really good. It's almost overwhelming because I'm like, what if I just had like 100 areas? Now, why? I'm just gonna put a debug. Catching. No major decisions about the cat's name, but I'm probably gonna just do like a bunch of polls about the cat because I think it'd be really fun. And also like, well, it'll be the default cat because I think that the idea of customizing the cat is just brilliant for those who suggested that earlier. Marusha et al. I'm using C# because it's Unity. Okay. Let's see if it's actually giving me... Yep, it's getting to that. While time.time is less than end time. Time.time.duration. Let's just log out the duration. Make sure that something funky's not happening there. Yeah, I feel like you should be able to choose between like any cat eye color you want, any left and right eye. You could give it heterochromia, have any fur color. Charles is the dad's name, although he would name a cat after himself. I haven't tried using Godot, but oh wait, no, sorry. I have tried using Godot a little bit, but I was way slower and I realized that it would take a lot of time and it would hit my pace really hard. Okay. Why on earth? Oh, it's 0. It's still 0. It's still 0. So it must be in player data. Catch duration. That should be that. Bum, bum. I bet that I messed up over here. Oh, I know what it's doing. I put it as an int, and so it's rounding it down. Yep, there it is. So cool. Charlemagne Morningstar. 3 years from now, the game always has 5 zones. Well, I definitely want, like, without question, I'll have, like, branching pathways. So every time you go to a zone, there will be at least 2 next zones that you could go to. And as you play, you'll get to know, like, what kind of stuff is in the Infinite Machine Zone? Are there unique relics there that I will want for my build? Or is this boss kind of more vulnerable to catch and throw? So that's my build, so I want to go there. Oh, yay, the catch works again. Hooray. Okay. Has been mentioned? Yeah, look, it did it. Haha. Let's go. Okay, now what if I was greedy and did this? Okay. Because I want the color of it to be different when the catch is sourced by the Hamadian. So I want to get the catch VFX. Oh, it's in the shader. Yeah, I use Unity's native UI framework. I know it's hard. It's like it's difficult to work with, and I want to fight every time I have to go to UI. But I don't want to. I'm just used to it now. Oh, the flying monsters in there are electric fireflies, or as somebody pointed out, obviously lightning bugs. That are native to the Infinite Machine area. Yeah, I would love to have the game translated. I think that's really fantastic and important. I'll see what I can do. I know some people in Discord have already been very generous in localizing to German and Portuguese in particular. I think those are the ones that have been suggested, or offered. But I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet, because you got to make a whole system with like a spreadsheet and everything. Romanian. Oh, okay. Wait, let's just fill this room with flies. Let's make this. I'm going to create a room that is so full of bulb flies. I was pretty proud this weekend. I got I don't use the debugger in Visual Studio because I've never learned it. That would make a lot of sense that it would be faster though, because this. Oh, I didn't want to kill you guys. Oh god. Oh, they're coming. I don't know, Ollie, can you help with the translation to British English? I need to have the use. Wow. So I just got like actual pathfinding on these things this weekend. I've never used nav meshes before, and it really has made them seem more alive. Like they don't all take the directest path to you anymore. Okay, thank you, Penguin Maths. I'm going to. Are you ready? Are you ready to fire die? Get out of here. Okay. Okay. So. Oh, wait, no, I was going to do the one last thing to get. I'm going to turn it blue. So how will I best do that? Let's just make a new little script. Called Catch VFX? Sure, why not? Ooh, a really dark area that's only lit up by enemies. Yeah, because I got the bulb flies. It's definitely a possible. thing. All the areas are technically dark as can be, though. Okay, so on the catch VFX, let's just drop this. Huh? Ah. Let's put it on the actual thing, though. I want you up at the top, because you're like my main script for this now. Ooh, an EMP item. Okay, so sneak peek. This week I want to get like a held item for Samuel that every time you hit a bash, it automatically generates that chain lightning. Or if it's not every time, then maybe half the time, because I think that would just be really neat way to keep using that mechanic. Okay. Catch VFX. That's weird. It didn't block that one, though. You ride the flies. Oh my gosh, the animation that would be necessary for that. Oh. I like it. I like it, though. Okay, so we're going to have just a public void play. Not whatever that is. And it's going to take in a color. And let's see. How do I actually do it? Grabber. Yeah, it's just a game object right now. But instead, what if... Catch VFX. You are clearly used somewhere. Okay, play grab VFX. Oh no, I should just do it. It belongs on its own thing. Color. Awake. Sometimes that pops in and sometimes it doesn't. Private, void, awake. We're going to have sprite render, SR, get component, sprite render, and then the new material property block, PB equals SR dot get property block. Oh no, this one you pass in, I think. Right? Yeah. And then, what did I call that one? Color A. PB dot set color. Nope. Color A. My room does have the same color palette as the game. I love earth tones. Something happened to his torch. Fireflies, lightning flies. Maybe there should be some fireflies too. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Dude Craft. I gotta go, but I want to say I love your creativity in this game's dev process. It's been fascinating and unique from the start. Thank you. My gosh, that's so generous. I did not expect anything like that. But thank you very much. Cool if each boss dropped a special tomb related to their abilities. That's cool. And we're going to have it set at 2 color. Okay. Then SR dot set block, set property block, and PB. Yeah, I think at the very least, like water is going to be like a trap that if you're walking through it, it slows you down. And there could be like long stretches that are like, they're about like chest height for Samuel. And it'd be like, I don't want to be in this because I'm slow and I'm going to get shot by cannons. I mean, okay. So like overwhelmed with ideas, maybe. But I am dealing with it pretty well, or I feel good about it. because, you just got to stay focused on what's in front of you. And right now it's like essential mechanics and like making stuff look good and feel good and work. And these ideas just kind of, they go into like this perpetual stew that's going up here, and like some of them will like interact with each other in unexpected ways. So I just appreciate everybody like giving those ideas, just saying things, because like sometimes it's like, well, that's a little too hard to work, but if I combine it with this one over here, then there's like an implementation that makes sense. And so it's great. I love it. Oh yeah, get at that editing. Oh, area with a lot of fallen adventurers that really dealt with the encroaching darkness, consecrating burial rites. Burial rites. Perpetual stew. Yeah, the infinite machine and the perpetual stew. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the what all happens in this. So oh, this actually should be on this one, because I want the parent. To have this. And then the SR is going to be, instead of that, it's going to be get component in child or children. SR, oh, let's set that before we do that. SR dot game object dot set active true. Wait, game object dot game object. I didn't even know you could get the game object through the game object. That's silly. We are perpetual stew. Thank you. So that's in grab this one. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have it do that here and set the scale here. But we don't need to do this. Just do catch VFX. Catch VFX dot play. And what's the best way to do this? Okay, I have to confess, I've never played Minecraft even once. I know that's absurd, but I don't know. I don't know what Mojang's up to. What cut does YouTube take from super chats? I don't know. I didn't expect any to happen, so I haven't really looked into it. But thank you, everybody. Lack of comments. Oh, a lot of times I like instead of using comments, I just name the functions what I would put in comments, like play grab VFX or like catch item. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm not smart and I name something bad, but I've gotten better at naming things, so at least I know what I'm doing. But you know, sometimes you write things at 4:30 in the morning and you're like, why? What? Okay, so this now needs to take in a color and pass that down. Okie dokie. So now that's going to go there. Oh, play grab VFX is here. Maybe it shouldn't be, but whatever. Color. 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 Charge, parry, finisher animation. Is that like, are you thinking, oh, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Oh my gosh. Is that for like when an enemy is like downed? Like when they're already stunned and you have like the death blow? Because I do need something special for when you're like dealing a death blow to make it so satisfying. Like like Dark Souls or Elden Ring or something. Play color. Oh, catch. Okay, so now I need to change this to actually be a catch VFX instead of being a game object that's called catch VFX. And I think that's all. Yes, okay. I love it. It shall happen. Catch VFX. Okay, so now wherever I am calling, only in player for right now. This is going to be good because then I can use this catch VFX thing as sort of a universal symbol for like something's trying to catch something. So I can do it on like the frog's tongue when it tries to go out and catch. Oh my god, blasphemous. The amount of effort that they put into all of those like glory kills, unbelievable. The animation, the art in that game, completely phenomenal, mind-blowing stuff. JF Gerard, I think I will. I'm having fun with this. It's really cool. Got a chickie. Never paid for a colorful font before. How does it feel? Yes, the relic that I'm currently implementing is Arachne's Himadian, which is like which is a myth for the creation of the first spider. So now grabber.grab needs... Oh, I hate this. It's so sloppy. Oh well, I'll refactor it later. Should I put it in player data? VFX like a color library? Oh boy, it's a lot of things it's not happy with, but this is the most important one. Okay. Let's just put 2 colors up here in player for now. It's horrible. I'll find a better place for it later. So the first color is gonna be... Yeah, Mauricio was saying that the messages were getting filtered by YouTube or something. Oh, good. It's working. I mean, yeah, clearly that one came through, right? Colors. Okay, so... Color, and then we're gonna do... What is it? Color use? That's what it's called? Color usage attribute. True, true. This is so that I can make it an HDR color. Oh, and also serialize field. What am I doing? Why did I put that in the wrong spot? Okay. Serialize field, comma, color usage attribute. Color, catch color. And then we're gonna do sticky dodge, catch color. What's that? Then here is gonna go the sticky dodge catch color. And over here we'll do just the catch color. Then I gotta find out what the catch color actually is. It is 191, 41, 195.5. 191. Shit. Can't remember how this works. Oh, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna load it in It does make sense for YouTube to censor that line. That's pretty graphic. Okay, what was that number again? 191, 41, 190, 5.5. Let's see if this happens. 191, 41, 90? Not even close. 5.5 though. 191, 41, 190. I wasn't that far off. And I ruined it. 191, 41. Oh, it was an alpha. 190. 5.5. Save. What? 191. 41. I don't know why that wasn't saving. So for the Himadian one, though, I want it to be more like this. Maybe a little cooler blue. So what this should do... Let's do this exactly right. 190. What this should do is make the color of it later. This is the last thing I'm going to do on here. Thanks for, like, following along for this long, though. What do you teach? Oh, bye, Chucky. Or God of Chucky. You are not Chucky, you're the God of Chucky. Plans to give both an advantage. Yeah, I think there could be some really interesting, like, mixed relics that are, like, really, you have to lean into a certain playstyle. Okay. It didn't like that. Because I did not reattach the thing after I changed what type of variable it was. Held. No. Touch VFX. This is going to be nothing. Remove that. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. What was I doing? Grabber has to have access to catch VFX. Okay. I have to guess that that's going to be that was the issue. Oh yeah, I'll do a little gameplay before the stream ends. Yeah, like, I think weapons could be really interesting. I'm just thinking about different ways to handle the, like, accumulation of relics and such. Okay, what are you mad about? You monster. Okay. Get component children, get property block. That shouldn't be a problem. If you got the SR, but maybe we don't got the SR. You slept until afternoon? That sounds delightful. Or you took a nap, which also sounds delightful. So yeah, I don't know. I've been toying around with the idea of, like, relics are in certain slots, and you can only have one in each slot. Like, maybe there's a shield spot, and you can only have Aegis Luna, Aegis Helia, or Aegis Luna, Aegis Mana, Aegis Cosmia, like, and you just have that one spot. Or maybe it's more like Vampire Survivors, and you get, like, Vampire Survivor? Just, there's only one survivor, it's you. And you get 6 slots, and then maybe another 6. I don't know. There's lots of options. It kind of depends on the balance, and if your build gets too out of control, or if certain things are more powerful and they need to kind of be put into a different category. Or if something like, if there's a specific thing that like transforms your dash or transforms your quick bash or whatever, like that would be more of like a Hades way of approach. Whoa. Parkour and acro gym. Whoa. Somehow that is like the last thing I expected you to say. Slider gains. Bye. Thank you. Okay, let's get this thing working. So it seems like it's not getting the... Florian! Zoom and hit back. Big projectile. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my gosh. Catch VFX. Oh, I haven't played Death Must Die. Is that one that I should... I probably should definitely play that. It looked cool. There's 2 torches. Ooh! What? What? What balancing? Yeah. The balance was like, how much more chaotic can we get this? I love it. It's so fun. Okay, the grabber has this. This should be grabbing the sprite renderer from this. Shouldn't be having a problem. It is crazy having people send me money. I don't understand, but thank you. What is... Okay. Is it not a null ref issue? It is a null ref issue. It's specifically this line, which would lead me to believe that the SR, the sprite renderer, is not being found. But there's definitely a sprite renderer in the child for this script. How does dev plus streaming feel? It feels really fun. I kind of like just, you know, yapping and devin. However, if anybody has any idea why this isn't working, let me know. I'm just gonna take it the easy way out. Serialize field. And then I don't have to worry about finding it. Maybe. Maybe it is that it doesn't work on a disabled GIM object. Those little things kind of sometimes get me. I once spent like a whole day trying to figure out why a coroutine wasn't happening, and it was the game object was getting disabled partway through. But I think it does work on... Anyway, this should fix it. Hey, congratulations, Locke. That's a huge step. Forgot an exclamation point. Probably. Wait, I didn't know that... You had to shell out for the branding. Oh my god. Dude, that's a lot of money. Wow. Thank you. I will add another bone with your name on it. How about that? It'll be the Ollie bone, and it will sometimes spawn when a skeleton throws a bone at you. It'll be so small. Little Easter egg. Okay, now it's not showing. It is working. It's not getting mad at me anymore. The intro in today's stream. What do you mean? Oh, okay. So yeah, you're right. There's gonna be a whole pile of bones. For that sum, I mean, there better be. You're right. I really like that you went for your branding colors, though. It's quite a nice touch. Okay. Will I tackle the intro in today's stream? Like the stream intro? Is that a thing? I probably should have something like that. Okay, check get component children has a parameter to get inactive children, but get wow, what a specific little gotcha. Wow. I would never expect that get component in children works differently than get component. Spicy. Okay. So now it's just not showing the color. Let's see what that's about. That's probably because I spelled the variable wrong or something silly like that. Let's see. Let's look to the shader. Oh no. Is there a blue? You could do blue like your background? Oh, wait, no, there is a color A. It has an underscore before it. Set color, color A, color. This shouldn't be a problem. Oh, Cerberus. Then I'm really edging into Hades territory. What is red branding? Or like what is the red color? How much is that worth? I have no idea. Let's see. This will give a clue. Catch. Okay, so if I get this and then I go, wee. Oh, it did it! It did it! It's blue! That's a little bit aggressive, but it sure did it. 500? Jeez. Okay, that's kind of nice. Let's pause for a second and go, Samuel. I think it needs to be more transparent. And then let's get the one that's in the game too, so that we can test. Oh, it's clearly not doing it because I have something in my hand. Is there no, maybe it doesn't register alpha. Let's try it at a lower intensity. Okay, that's too unintense. What's happening? Everything's broken. Oh, that's interesting. Neutron star catch. That's too much. Okay, how about this? Wow, that's also pretty aggressive. It needs to be like yellowier. There it is. That's more right. So then this needs to be at like 2.7 maybe? Oh, okay, that's getting there. 4.3. Resurrection Men, which can be an enemy type that brings enemies back to life by putting dead bodies back together. Whoa! That's a really cool concept. Okay, 3.7. Ah, that's fine for now. That's okay. I'll accept that. Okay, now I've got to get those colors down. 199, 104, 185, 2.9, 32, 139, 191, 109, 3.7. You just never know how it's going to show up. with colors. You can only test and test. Okay. 191. 104. Some kind of scribble. Oh, 183. I think it's actually not taking alpha into account at all, though. 2.3. 32, 139, 191, 136, and 3.7. Dryden made the sun! VFX shaders and rendering are always fun. It's one of my favorite parts of game dev. I want to keep getting better at that. Is there a feature where you can get a special relic? Yes, that's been in the game since the very beginning, where bosses like drop a relic that's specific to them. But I think that's kind of not enough. I want there to be 2 relics, and you get to choose one, because then you get kind of a choice. I guess it's a little bit like the Elden Ring bosses, where you like take their body back or whatever it is, their memory, and then you can kind of choose whether you want like a helm or what. Why are these seeming so... They're so sleepy now. They're so little. Okay, come on. Gotta amp it up again. 2.3, how about 3.5? 3.7, how about 4? And see, now that's way too intense. 3.2. More yellow. Yeah, it got super red. Like, that's so weird. That's not bad. Whee! Maybe it's that I had it at like a lower this, but a higher this. Like, lower value, but higher intensity. Ah! So bright. That seems a little more tame. Let's make it more yellow. It still needs like a little more orangeness. It's such a small adjustment though. What about 3.0? That looks how it used to look, pretty much. Okay. 191, 92, 0, 183, and just 3. And then as for the blue, I probably will do like a different design for it, like maybe like something like kind of spiderwebby or something. But I think that color is okay for now. So let's go to the prefab version of Samuel, put in those colors. 191, 92, 0, 183, and 3. Okie doke. Let's go. Okay, last thing that I'm gonna do. Maybe change up. The weird thing is that changing the alpha isn't doing anything, so that's probably in the shader. Let's see. Circle mask. Yeah, it should be taking that into account. But maybe it does something weird with... Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Hi, Aiden. I'm back. I'm Aiden. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of just like gameplay of the game so you can see kind of where it's at right now, and you can watch me die a bunch of times. That'll be fun. It's gotten a lot harder, so balance will be a thing. Hi back, I'm Dad. Whoa, why are you so red? Oh! Good thing I don't have fall damage yet. Minimum light size increases. I've gone a couple. Oh no! Bad timing. Oh! Got me with just the tip of that thing. Get out of here. Oh! They really hit hard. 15's a lot. See you later, Just a Human. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Whoop. Get out of here. He will spawn in 10 seconds after you get in. And he always spawns in right in front of... Oh my god! He always spawns in like 10 units in front of you or something like that. So it's always a little bit of a jump scare. Come on, you... Oh yeah, a little bit of life, a little health. Get out of here. Yeah, you too. Nacho cheese! I said the punchline before the joke. Sorry. This is truly the Elden Ring of Dark Souls Disinheriteds. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, that was actually really a good... You cannot kill Death while he's chasing you in the labyrinth, but if you... And I'm still reworking this, how this is going to actually function. But you can stun him if you deal a certain amount of damage. Let's see. Or you can parry the scythe too, or you're going to be able to. Prayer bead symbolizing health. What do I want a lot of? Give me... See, now I want everything. I've rebalanced the beads so they're all kind of more desirable. And now I don't want to get rid of any of them anymore, like I used to. Yeah, you can't kill Death, but you can stun him. Faster as your lantern light decreases. Question is, have I implemented this one yet? That I know I have. Whee! So little, yeah, that's placeholder dialogue, by the way, in case you were wondering. Guillaume. Wow, why did it get so red? What's happening? Woo. Oh, dang, he got me. I think he's gonna kill me. There's no way, no way. Oh! It's so dark. Oh! What even hit me there? That's never happened to me before. too reckless. Rooting for Guillaume here. Wow. 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 Justified. Okay, carnelian bead. I should probably take the health. Oh wait, that's the only one that's actually valid. Lighthoof. Oh hey, Rafe. Oh my gosh, nice to see you. Lighthoof is on hold until Disinherited is out, because Lighthoof's gonna take like years to make. It's so big, and then everybody was so excited about this, myself included, that I couldn't not. Be a bad move to not finish this bad boy. Woo. I want to see if I can get to Augusta. I've done it before. He does look like he can use a win. Poor guy. He tries so hard defending the catacombs. Wait, what happens if it gives you 11 health instead of 10? Oh my god, he's coming! The bosses are absolutely going to have voice lines, no matter what. Even if there's like no other full voice acting in the game, because it's just like not feasible or whatever, the bosses will be voiced somehow. Whee! Oh, shoot! Ah! So true, Time Looper. I already feel like I've learned a lot of stuff. And a lot of stuff that I did in Lighthoof, I'm like, I probably could just redo the whole thing and do it better this time. Ooh, scary. Scary. I've got to get out of here. It's bad. It's getting dark. Yeah, I've only just started playing Have a Nice Death, but I love the way they do that like split screen, like challenge, I challenge you sort of thing. Oh, dang. That was stupid. Oh, okay. We're gonna play this real... Get out of here. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I'm in a bad place. Oh, I'm in a bad place. Ah! No, 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 no. Okay. The exit's gotta be around here somewhere. We did it! Woohoo! Yeah, I made it. Wait, what? You're a professional voice actor? I had no idea. 2 whole voice lines of acting. What did you do? What for other people's videos? What about a mode that disables the Grim Reaper for players who want to... I think that could be really nice. Just as like a different play style. Another thing I've thought about is like play styles that make the Grim Reaper more of a problem. Okay, I think Aegis Mana is the way. And then I'm gonna get my health up. Oh, yeah, you're right. I should be doing that. Maximized. Boom. Is that a little better? See, I bet I can make it even a little bit. Scream at me in chat when I forget to do this. When I forget to put this back. Okay, here we go. So now my light is really low, so Aegis Mana is going to be great. The range! The range on this man. Okay, this is actually going to make me play better, too. I'm scared. Full light, full visibility, but you have 10 hit points. Ah! I used my heavy bash instead of my light bash to try to parry that guy. It didn't go well. Oh! Hey, I at least got the skeleton. Oh my gosh. At least I have so much HP. I'm tanky this game. Oh, it just bounced off him for some reason. Good evening, Julian. Guillaume looks so sad because he has a pretty sad life at the moment. But you maybe are going to try to make it better for him. And it'll be nice. Whoa! I'm just... Oh, yes, I got him! Just chucking things at him, not even aiming. Good night, Pingu. Thanks for being here. Alright, infinite machine time. Yeah, it really could use some particles. That was something I thought about in the first week and then forgot. Okay, well, these ruby beads are staying. Carnelian beads are staying. I need all the health I can get. Ooh, okay. Isla. What am I getting rid of? Catch duration? I think I will need that light. I need to... Wait, I thought I set it up so that you wouldn't lose light in this zone. Oh, well. You're not the only one who's getting error messages, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna heal up. Oh my god, I'm so dark going into this. What? I messed up. I messed up, everybody. Ah! Oh, the Reaper's gonna get me. Oh, where am I? Oh, where am I? Where is he? Where am I? Oh, this is so bad. It is at least partially the 100 days struggle. I don't know. My instinct wouldn't be to have the bulb flies still zap. I like how he gets stuck there. I'm gonna have to fix that sometime. If they start attacking before they die, the attack still happens. It wouldn't have been my instinct to have that, but it's kind of a bug that might become a feature. Emphasis on bug. Ah, didn't quite make it. Oh, see, now it's only dealing 3 damage because my Aegis Luna's helping out. The frogs can't handle the level design. It's a big problem. Yeah, the light should not get lower wall in the shop. I thought I did that, like, yesterday, that tweak. But alas. Some things which you think you do not remain. Jeez! Lay off me. Okay, come on. Shoot a projectile, bro. Their AI needs work too. Oh, what were you? Where are you going? Oh god. There's much to do. Oh, you were going for that one, I see. Oh god. I only have 19 HP, and that's blocking off the door. And there's so many enemies here. Also, we need a death animation. How many eras do I plan on adding? During this 100 days, I hope to add at least one more beyond the... So I have right now, I have the Catacombs, we've got Infinite Machine, and we've got the Chained Monastery, the Pirate Zone, which is called the Maelstrom, and the final Catacombs. That's like built to varying degrees of completeness. Um, I would like to add at least one more before the 100 days is done, but adding an adding an area is like adding 5 enemies and adding like a whole host of decorations and figuring out a boss and the boss moves and uh, tile sets and stuff. So, you know, it's a lot to be like, I'm gonna add a boss or I'm gonna add an area is like, there's a lot wrapped up in that. But I want more after the 100. The Croak works. Yes, yes, exactly. Um, I am always adding to the. Oh, maybe there should be a perpetual stew. And the music zone. That's gonna be the one. That's gonna be the one that gets added. And I'm so excited about the ideas for that. I won't reveal them now. This is Maximus. This is the first Disinherited playthrough stream that has happened. I mean, I guess right now. Shouldn't the light not get lower? Well, yes, it should. I already said that. Let's see. Woohoo! Okay, I'm all caught up on chat. I'm gonna stop the stream now. I kind of love permanent soup instead of perpetual stew. Maybe I should call it that if I put it in the game. That'd be nice because it would be like you could have like a perpetual stew that like what's his name, that old Red Eye has, and it's just like always there, and it's like kind of questionable what's in it. I think that could be like a funny bit, but it heals you when you get it. Or maybe it heals you, but you get a timed debuff, like the next 30 seconds you have lower attack or something, lower defense. So it is kind of a questionable, should I eat this perpetual stew or not? Oh, there's Cat. I think the cat's gonna be more of like a companion, like he'll be back at in the living room where you is like the hub. And I love the idea of an organic because it would be such a different vibe too. But anyway, I'm gonna stop the stream here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I can't even believe it, how many people showed up. And I'll probably do this again. So thank you all for being a part of it. And signing off. Oh, wish